Okay, so I haven't made a video in a bit. I made one when I was 2 months on T, and now I am almost 4 months. Um, Not too much change. I started my nasal spray thing. It's to block estrogen, and that is 2 sprays 2 times a day. So I do it when I wake up, and I do it before I go to sleep, or whenever I remember, because I always keep forgetting. And it's not too bad, but after you can taste it, and it's not that tasty. Not much else has really changed since 2 months. My voice is a little bit lower, I've noticed, and it seems to crack a lot more when I try to do anything high. And, more hair. I've got a treasure trail growing, and, I've noticed that not only are my lower legs hairy, but my upper legs are getting a lot hairy as well. According to what's happening on in life, it's been about a month since I broke up with my ex, which I was living with her, and right now I'm living with, one of my best friends and her family. And, I have a new girlfriend who is absolutely fantastic and wonderful in every single way. But it's a long distance relationship because she lives in Windsor. So we don't get to see each other that much, and it really, really blows. But she's absolutely fantastic, and I'd wait forever for her. She's so perfect that she already told me that she's putting every cent she has away to pay for my top surgery if it's not covered, and that she's going to be there and make sure that it all goes smoothly and that I have someone taking care of me, which my roommates have already promised that no matter what, I'll have someone by my side. But it's really nice to know that I have a supporting group because my mom and dad aren't supporting, which is the typical thing when it comes to trans youth. I've had my dad talk to me recently and saying that he was all worried about me over Facebook and that, and they're not my friends on Facebook because they can't stand my lifestyle, and whatever they see absolutely revolts them in every way, so I've kept them off of my Facebook and out of my day-to-day life. And so I told my dad through Facebook that I was taking hormones, and he was like, "Oh my god, please tell me you're not taking pills." I'm like, "Don't worry, Dad, it's not pills, it's injections." And he wasn't happy. He started freaking out and saying that it must have been something he was doing wrong while I was being raised, which is crap, because ever since I can remember, I always fought my mom on, they didn't raise a little girl, they raised a little boy, and they've always hated that, but that's life, right? And, other than that, everything's going good. I'm on assistance right now, going to be looking for a job shortly, and hopefully that turns out. I used to work at Tim Hortons in Kitchener, and it did not go well. The managers were asses, and as soon as they found out my lifestyle and I made friends at work and we talked about it openly, they made big deals about it and they started harassing me. So I decided that since they can't openly harass me without getting in trouble themselves, so instead of that, they took me from 7 to 8 hours a day and started giving me 3 and 2 hour shifts every single day. And I couldn't afford anything off of it. Rent, bills, let alone my testosterone and my needles and my nasal spray and everything. So it didn't work out that way. So I ended up quitting. And now I'm currently in the looks for a new job. And I'm not sure where that's going to take me. And honestly, I'll do anything for a job other than, stand at a corner. And so everything's pretty good. I have the support of my friends. My biological mom is on board with the whole thing, and she's cool. She always told me that something must have gone wrong when I was in her stomach, because ever since I was a kid, I always acted like a little boy. And so, other than that, everything's good. My girlfriend and her family are absolutely supportive, and it's weird being around them because they actually refer to me as he and him and her boyfriend, and I don't even have that at my friend's house because they knew me before I started my transition. So my best friend still calls me a girl, which doesn't bother me because she's my best friend and I know where she's coming from. But her daughter calls me her uncle, which is really, really cool. I really enjoy that. Um, but yeah, life is looking up from where I was at 2 months because I was just getting out of that. My girlfriend at the time was not on board with the transition. She always told me that once things started to change that she didn't know if she'd love me anymore because she was a lesbian. And her family seemed supportive about it, but after everything went down and we got in a huge fight and I told her that we weren't going to be together anymore because I couldn't handle it, and she pulled a knife on me and I moved out, her parents switched. And apparently they've been telling her that she's always deserved better and that I'm a worthless piece of trash and that I'm scum. So after dealing with that depression and annoyance, because I'm one of those people that if you don't like me, tell me. And you don't have to be in my life because I don't need that. But instead I got lied to all the time. So since that is out of my life now, it's been much better. And my girlfriend now is absolutely amazing and supportive. And she thinks I'm cute and handsome and everything, so it's definitely worth it. And I've started talking to friends that I had in high school, including my first girlfriend, and she's fantastic. She's so supportive and always there when I need to talk to her about anything, which is really, really nice to see. But yeah, life is turning up, and hopefully it gets better. And that's all I can really ask for, right? So, just planning it out for the next few days. My Ontario work person who I meet with every once in a while is absolutely on board and so interested on the progress because she's never dealt with a transgender child before. Well, I wouldn't call myself a child since I'm almost 23. And everything's been going good, so that's about it. Not much for changes other than hair and voice, and I'm starting to get a little bit of fuzz coming in here, and I can't wait until it turns dark. I'm very excited about that, and yeah, muscle mass is always going up, and I feel that I can lift more and more every single day, so that's pretty cool too. But yeah, other than that, not much change, and it's pretty interesting. It's a really fun, interesting journey, and I'm very happy that I'm on it. I'm gonna make another video because I want to give a shout out to a friend of mine who has always been a big inspiration. So, yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching.